Good morning. How are you? I'm Elvie Look, and thank you for joining me on another makeup moment. While you are hopping on, I hope everybody is having some wonderful rest. I'm just going to pin the comments and pin the links into the comments. Hello, Ethel. Hello, gorgeous. Okay, this is giving me grief. Hello, Linda. All right. Why are you doing that? Trying to pin them. There we go. Shoot. Oh, good. It glitched. Ooh, it glitched. Now, I'm wondering. I put it on Do Not Disturb and airplane mode, but maybe that's not a good idea. Because I'm thinking, I don't want phone calls to be coming in while I'm in the middle of my live. And anyway, well, we'll give it a go. And I'm using a new phone. I've got a brand new phone. It's like, I don't even know how to find it without going through settings. Anyway, how is everybody? I hope you're getting some good rest. So it's the end. This is going to be my last live in 2020. And I don't know, it's bad and it's good. How do you guys feel about 2020? Did you guys do anything like, I know a lot of people made some major decisions. Okay, while we're talking, I'm going to be putting on my eye cream. So my eyes are improving, but not there yet. They're still, the swelling has really come down. So I'm dealing with more wrinkles now. Okay, so it did that same thing again. I'm sure hoping this is I'm going to be able to get through this live without losing. Now I see that's going to be really adding to my learning curve. Hello, gorgeous. So, and I'm using my ring finger because we don't want to stretch this any more than we have to. Oh, I tell you, it's getting better. They're still red. The mornings are the worst. I think it's because of going all night with not as many drops and moisture. It's just this whole, but I'm just anxious for it to get better. It's been only, what, 8-9 days? So he said it would take a few weeks. So I'm anxious to get better. But I'm feeling like, my eyes are sometimes still a little blurry, but it's getting better. Hello, Diane. Welcome. Hello, gorgeous. So we've got, 3 days left of the steals and deals. And so this is a really good time to stock up on your face primer. It says, due to poor wireless connection. Oh, what's going on with the wireless today? Let's hope I don't lose you, girls. If I do, I'll come right back on, but that's all we can do. So my favorite is the mattifying. We have 3 face primers, so this is a really good time to stock up. My favorite is the mattifying because, with mature skin, it fills in fine lines and pores. Oh, I am so sorry. I don't know. How do I don't think that there is a way I can change my connections while I'm in the middle of a live. Anyway, let's hope it goes. Hello, gorgeous. Hello, Sue. So the other one is my second favorite is hydrating. It's really, really good in the winter time. Or if you have dry skin, then this is the one you want. And our Glorious, it's actually a titch bigger. You get a little bit more primer, and it's really good when you don't have issues like see fine lines and pores, drying. Then this is just your great primer, face primer. So you're fine to get any of them. So I'm going to start with putting on the mattifying. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to do my eye cream or my eye primer, because I want to do my eyes first. And you hardly need any. And I put it on my ring finger again, and then I smush it between the two. And then this is going to help not only smooth things. Oh no, it keeps, I think it keeps freezing me, doesn't it? I keep getting this thing saying, I already forgot what it says, something about, my connection, poor connection. So this primer, eye primer, is really important. I know before when I was wearing makeup, you know, halfway through the day, it was like there was almost no makeup on. You didn't know you had makeup on. And so one of the reasons is without primer. I didn't realize the importance of primer. And it leaves the surface like a little bit of tacky, so it's going to grab onto your eyeshadow, and then you will use less. I hate this. This is going to be a rough live. I don't know what I should do. Well, like I say, we'll keep going, do the best we can. So I'm using, again, as much as I can from the sale items. And so I picked a palette, a very, very, hello, gorgeous. Hello, Iris. Oh, they're getting better. Yeah, they're still like red, and they still hurt. How they feel is like, have you ever just poked your eye and then you're like, no, it's like hurts? That's how they feel. But he said it would take a few weeks, so I'm what, 8 days, 9 days into it, so that's good. So I picked a really easy palette from the sale items, the steals and deals, and I had to move it into a quad, and I actually put that in the links. This quad, it's a beautiful palette, and you could change out one thing if you wanted. So I'm going to stick to pretty much matte today, because with my, you know, the rash that's sort of clearing up, it's all uneven in the where my tear ducts are. So but normally I would have stuck in a shimmer, and so I did pick a shimmer for you. And so you when you click the link, you can shop and change out. You can remove whatever you want, add whatever you want. So first of all, if you're gonna get one eyeshadow, get Astute. It is the perfect transition color, because your transition color you want is, okay, it said that again. I'm wondering if I should start over or live again. Anyway, I don't know whether it's just the weather. Actually, it's very overcast. Could that be causing it? So Astute is your neutral, and it is the perfect neutral. And then a lid color, I picked Timid, but this is where I would normally have picked Optimistic. And it's this beautiful shimmer champagne or ivory. Hello, gorgeous. Welcome, Cheryl. You ordered, oh, nice. I know you'll love it. I know you'll love it. And then Earthly is one of my favorites, and it was out of stock, so I'm so excited to see it back. And then Fervent, because it's always nice to add a bit of depth and warmth. And so this is a really matte palette that I'm going for today. But like I said, add an Optimistic in place of Timid, and you won't regret it. So let's get started on my eyes. And welcome everybody. I'm going to start with Astute, our transition color, with the fluffy crease brush. And I'm doing my eyes first. Oh no, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something different. I'm going to grab another fluffy crease brush. There we go. And I am actually going to start with Timid. And I'm going to actually put it on first all over my eye, just as a base, just doing something. You see, I still have fold overs from this. This is going to be the most annoying live. I'm so sorry about the connection. I don't know whether, I've always put it on, so I don't think it's that. I think it's the internet and the weather. And maybe because there's a lot of people on the internet these days. So I'm going in with Timid all over my eye. I'm doing something different, just to do a base. And I have to kind of like, from the swelling, my poor eyes, we have to do a lot of shrinking to get rid of all of those wrinkles with my Astute, my transition color. And you just start it on the outer corner and then swirl it. And you're basically just gonna stick with the crease. And it's this beautiful, see, it's just a beautiful, soft, matte neutral. I just love it. It can go with so many looks. I'm really sorry about this connection. If anyone's really experienced with this, maybe would it do better if I started my live all over or just keep going? Do I freeze? Hi, Stephanie, welcome. If I haven't mentioned your name, I certainly will go back after and in after the live is over and welcome everybody. That's a good thing, eh? By getting more people. Yes, and this is really, I think that's my focus, especially now with not with my eyes, but with COVID. I think most of us want more soft neutrals. And so this is going to be a soft neutral look for you today. And you can do it as deep as you want. And I'm going up above my crease so that you can see it. And just blending. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with Earthly. And actually I'm going to use a deluxe brush. And that, I have to wait for you to come back. So it's just slightly darker. It's like quite neutral. You could choose Delicious in that place as well. I know it was hard. There was so many choices. There are these colors have been out of stock for a long time. So I'm really glad to see them again. And so I'm just going to add we're going to go Graduate. I'm sort of doing the last third of my eye. And then blending it in deeper in the crease. Do the same on the other side. I haven't had a chance to practice much because I've not been doing makeup. Like I'm really wanting to let my eyes heal. So I normally like to practice in different looks. So that's the one bummer about waiting for this to heal, is I'm just waiting, have all of these ideas, but I can't practice them. So, and I stuck with neutral because I did try the look on one eye yesterday. And when I put the Optimistic on, it really grabbed. I might just add a titch, but it really grabbed to my scaly skin, you could say. Now, the reason why I think I start sentences and never finish them, and I got to change that. So the reason why I am doing my eyes first is that if I do make a mess, which, you know, it does, it has a little bit of fallout, then I can clean it up when I go in with my foundation. So now I'm going in with Fervent. It's this beautiful matte burgundy, I will call it. And so I'm using the crease brush, just taking a little bit, tapping it off. And this is where we're going to just do like a number 7 or a backwards 7 on this side, depending on which way you see it, into the crease and this outer edge. And then I just sort of fill it in a little bit. Now I can take my blending brush and blend it. There we go. I thought I should mention, I've been debating about mentioning something. So on my last live last week, there was a negative comment, and I wasn't expecting that, but I guess I should, you know, because everybody has their opinions. And I wanted to mention a couple things about that. When I do these looks, it isn't about me. It isn't like I'm trying to look for compliments or this looks really good in you. I'm trying a whole different looks because everybody has different tastes. And so, waiting for you to come back. Hello, Marlene, welcome. So when I do a look that may not be, you know, one person's cup of tea, that's fine. Just, you don't have to mention it, because when you do, there might be another woman who is wanting to break out of her comfort zone, wanting to try something new, wanting to build confidence, and that affects her, influences her, where she was like, no, I like that. And then all of a sudden, because it's a new and it's something, it's a change for her, it really can be discouraging. And so I will not tolerate negative comments. So I deleted that woman's comments and blocked, actually she already blocked me, but I just wanted to let everyone know that there are looks, there's things that, you know, we're all learning. We don't always wear everything just perfectly. So otherwise we would just be wearing, like when I find the perfect look, like I love palette 6, and there's this, two ways I wear it. I mean, that's all I would be wearing because that looks so good on me. But how else? Like, I know there are other looks that look good on me or other women as well. Like, I would never have gone into pinks, and I've branched into pinks and I love them. And so I'm finding that we don't have to stick with neutral browns all of the time. It can be fun. And so I just want to not, if somebody doesn't like something, that's fine. Everybody has their own opinion. But like I said, this isn't about me. This is about helping women to feel confident about themselves and to, as one lady said, when you feel better, look better, you feel better. And so that's what my whole platform is about, is helping women to look better about themselves, like make themselves look better so that they feel better about themselves and give them confidence. And you don't get confidence when you do things that you feel safe in. You build confidence when you're stepping out of your comfort zone. Like me, like I am building confidence by doing this Facebook Live. This is totally out of my comfort zone. But, I'm starting to get more comfortable with it. And then eventually I'll have to break out and do something else new that scares the heck out of me. But that's what this platform is about. Oh, thank you, Iris. I'm glad. Yeah, I know. I would never have ever in my life tried pinks till now. So there's our look. We're not done. I think I'm going to pencil liner. I can do that now. Again, I've chose a color so this matte burgundy, I thought I'm going to play on the burgundies. And so I picked, it's purposeful. It's like an eggplant liner. And I'll add it to the top eye right now. Oh, I know what I want to show you. I actually will show you a little bit of the optimistic, but I'll have to go very carefully. Just because I'm going to grab a cream shadow brush and just take a little bit, because it's just add a little bit. I don't want to go too close to my inner corners. Yesterday I went into there and it really grabbed. Let's see how that does. So I had this really, I think that really added. Like I say, you can play with whatever you want, change out. But this is a nice neutral. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so that was optimistic. And you can change that out from timid. So now back to our eggplant. Well, it's called purposeful. Let's see if I can read it. It is so tiny. I didn't put a label on it. I can't find it. Oh, you know what? I wrote it down. Yes, it's called purposeful. And I call it like an eggplant. Purple. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on. Our pencil liners are on sale in the steals and deals. So these deals are up to 40% off. So you can put this on. Oh, this is live. Yes. I know. Yeah, you get to see the before and hopefully the after will be muchly improved. I've been watching, like, as I think I've told you before, I have a girlfriend. We're both widows. And so we've been watching series together. We're into Jane Austen series. I mean, it is just not a good winter if you don't watch Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility. We watch North and South. So I did this very ill indeed. I almost might start talking like Pride and pardon me. So you see, I can leave it just like that. Or the nice thing about pencils is you can, you don't have to apply them really accurately. I'm just going to grab a liner and just sort of buff it out. Just soften it. smudge it is what I want to do. So it's not a straight, hard, solid line, and I'll do the other side. I'm so glad to be back. Oh no, I'm glad you made it, Christy. It's nice. Do you see the little red live button? That's and I'm glad you're here for the live too. Okay, I think I winked. And do I freeze? Because when I keep getting this message, trying to reconnect. You never saw smudging before? Oh, I used to do it all. I've done it my whole life. I apply liners and then I would just smudge it with my finger. But now with nails, I use brushes. But you can leave it. I think that these eyes need softening. Okay. And then I will go and add some to the bottom after I've done my foundation. So today I'm going to go in. Did I apply face primer? I don't think I did. What bugs me about that is it should stay on for a few minutes, but I don't remember putting my face primer on. Okay, I have to think, concentrate. All right, so now this is the mattifying face. And I might actually, I'm gonna just add a little bit under my eyes. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. I hope this is always helping to learn something. So I'm putting some under my eyes, hoping to smudge these lines. It's gonna take, oh, cool. I have a sister in Africa and she just sent me a message, but I can't reply to her right now. Excuse me one sec. Darn. Then she goes to bed and then I miss her. But hopefully I can catch her before we go to bed. I'm going to actually put a little bit of hydrating under my eyes as well. So I'm putting the hydrating primer under my eyes just because, yeah, I did my eyebrow. Oh, okay, thank you, Iris. I felt like I didn't do my face primer. So it's best if you can let it sit for, like I normally do that in the bathroom. And then when I come out of the shower, I put on my Uplift Beauty Oil and my creams and my serums and my lotions and then my primer. I just always pause my sentence when I see it going. So today I'm gonna, and then I come out and do my makeup out here. So now I'm going to use stick foundation today. I haven't used this in a while and I actually love this one. This is one of my favorites in the winter. I'm using the color Lace, and you just dab it on all over. It's buildable. It's a wax-based foundation, and because of my eyes, actually, I am not going to use any concealer. It will just highlight the wrinkles and everything. So I'm going to, with the kabuki brush, blend it. And so you can kind of buff it or stipple. I kind of do both. Get the earring out of the way. The kabuki brush is the absolute best brush I have ever had. I'm just going to use, yeah, because I still have redness under my eyes and wrinkly skin, so I just think that if I use concealer right now, well, it's not like I'm going anywhere, but it's just going to draw attention to that area, and I just don't want to right now. But I love this foundation, the stick foundation. It's like very forgiving. It's wax-based, so it doesn't go into your fine lines and pores. it stays, gives you that smooth finish, especially for mature skin, someone like me. And it's buildable, so you can go back in. I don't think I put any down my neck. And I'm just going to get a little bit more closer to my eye here. Oops. I'm really sorry about this connection. You've been using your stick lace the last few days too. Yeah, I know. I was going to use it the last time, and then I debated. I was trying to use things from the Steals and Deals. I'm also loving the BB cream in the winter time. Oh no, my sister. Oh. Darn. I want to reply to her. Okay. So it's a dewy. I just have a light coating today. I just have a light first coat on. I don't think I'm going to go back with it. I think I'm going to just add a titch of pressed face powder. So what's on sale in the Steals and Deals is the loose face powder. And so it's the same powder. It's just not pressed. It's going to be loose. And it has a screen. So it comes like, I think it comes like in a jar like this, like our Behold setting. And it's going to have a screen. So it's going to be just as easy to use. And what you can do is you would just dab it, right? And put it on. The same way I'm going to do with the pressed powder. So I'm using Poplin, and so Poplin is available. Poplin is out of stock in the press, but it's available in the loose, and I love it. It's a really good neutral to apply over your foundation. And I like to use it on the stick foundation in the BB cream, because the BB cream is light coverage. The stick foundation is medium to full coverage, but instead of going back with a little bit more, I just like to mattify it a little bit. There we go. Like not a lot, just a little. Because I think I don't want too shiny of a face. Now I'm going to go in again, Voil. I'm using Voil in the pressed powder foundation. So we don't have a bronzer right now, but they are reformulating. We've got a lot of amazing things coming back in 2021. So when they had taken it off to reformulate, COVID hit. And it's amazing how COVID has affected so much, not only the use of our warehouses, but then of course the staff, reduction, working from home. So it's just changed a lot. So it's coming back, our bronzers, but in the meantime, I actually am loving using our pressed or loose face powder. They're foundation, and they work beautifully. You just have to use less, that's all. So I'm using Voil today. Twill is another favorite of mine, and I know Twill is out of stock in the press, but it's available in the loose. So again, I'm just going to use the tapered blusher brush, dab it. I swirl it in the cap, and just aiming from the top of your ear, aiming towards your mouth, but stopping mid-eye, just under that cheekbone, right? We're just going to create a shadow there, which is going to make your cheekbone pop, because that's going to make that recede. It's just so pretty. We've evened out our skin tone. So now we're adding back color that our face naturally would have. When you get flushed cheeks. It was so neat. I never knew about bronzers and contouring, or even how. And so you do it with my blush. It was just like pink. It's like I had no idea. And now I'm stippling it on the top of my forehead. I have a large forehead. Also, the sun would hit you here. So it is going to make you look, not only is it going to make my forehead not look like a 5 head, but it's going to just make us look healthy. I like to put a little just along the upper edge and then sweep it down. Same thing on the other side. And then on each side of the nose. Slenderize the nose, under the nose, and under the lip, which creates a shadow there and makes it look like you have a bit more of a pouty lip. Okay, I'm just going to put I don't know, I can't see it, but here we go. Just blending that. Now I'm going to use the blush. Today I'm going to use Surreal. It's in that mauve family. And so I thought burgundies and mauves, it would go really nice. And they look dark, but they're pigmented. They have a shimmer in them, but they go on so beautifully. You do not need to be afraid of any of these colors. So again, I'm just going to take some and then stipple it right on the top of that cheekbone, hugging the contouring that we did. And now I'm going to blend it. This is Surreal. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention it. Surreal. It's pretty, isn't it? Our most favorite always is Sisterly. And so it's like, oh, it's nice when you can grab a chance to grab one of the other ones. Oh, I didn't take the plastic off my mirror in here. Okay. I feel like I need more blush. That crazy connection. I am so sorry about that. So now we are on to setting powder. So I'm going to use our Behold setting powder. We have a new one and I've loved it and been using it, but there's nothing wrong with our regular setting powder. It's translucent, and especially this is really important because not only is it going to set and hold our makeup from not coming off, but we all have some body oils, and that's what breaks through and starts your makeup to separate and gives you lines and makes it look cakey. And so all you need to do is use this throughout the day even, and you always look like you've just freshly applied your makeup, and it's going to keep it on all day. So I'm using the powder concealer brush. I want to shake this to get it up into the screen. There we go. And I just like to dab it on first. And it will lighten and blend our makeup. Once this is gone, I love this. I absolutely love this. And I'm gonna go under my eyes. It's really good, especially if you use concealer. It's so important to set it with this. It will keep your concealer from splitting eyes as well, eh? And keep it set. And go down the neck. So now I've got it on. And if you've got oily skin, just focus on more powder where you're probably your T-zone. I don't have oily skin. Now I'm just going to use it to blend. There we go. So this is the Behold setting powder. It is such a fine milled as well. And it also is translucent, so it's not adding any color to our face, our makeup. Now we're on to brows. So I'm going to use our pencils because they too are in the steals and deals. I'm going to use the light and the medium. The light is not in there, but the medium is. Oh, I can do the whole thing in medium. I'll show you. It's not hard. Actually, it's really nice. My eyes aren't tearing right now. It's wonderful. So I'm going to use the pencil to outline my brows and then just use feather strokes to fill it in. And then the top. I almost forgot. See, I didn't. I always go in with the lighter there. Okay, no sooner did I say my eyes aren't tearing. There was just a little bit. And then I'm just filling it in. I did have mine ombre. I think they call it powdered ombre. So it's not as harsh as tattooing, but it is fading. It just woke it up a little bit more, that's all. So now I'll do the other side. And then I use a spoolie, brush up, and that not only softens it and blends it, but it makes it look like natural hair. There we go. And now I am going to put a little bit of that purposeful, was it called purposeful? Yeah, purposeful pencil eyeliner. I'm going to put a little bit under my eye, right hugging the lash line. And I'm just going to go halfway. So when my connection blurps, does it? I'm going to give myself a little bit of a wing. Does it? Do I freeze? Send me a list of the products used. Absolutely, I will. But if you also click that link, but I will send you the full. I did put most of the products I'm using in. So if you touch that box, actually, do you see where, right there where it says last live in 2020, if you touch that box, all of the links will open. And the first one is today's look. But Cheryl, I will for sure send you that. Because there's some things I didn't maybe put in the look if somebody wanted to buy this look. Now, I'm going to go in with mascara. I'm going to use waterproof because that's in the steals and deals. Of course, my favorite is Twisted. But I've actually been using the waterproof this whole month because of my eyes have been tearing a lot, but they're getting less and less, which is wonderful. It's funny, I don't understand that. Dry eyes don't have tears, but it's tearing. And I've ordered a new one, so it's coming. I don't normally use waterproof unless I'm going to a function, or I like to use it over top of the 4D. Not everybody is a fan of fiber mascara. Our 4D is beautiful. It has, what's unique about it is it has, so this is your lashes, it has Y-shaped fibers. So they grab on, and that's why it gives you a thicker lash. And the twisted gives you, it has polymer fibers in it, which are like straight, so then it gives you the length. Trying to connect. See, again, it says trying to connect. Hello, gorgeous. Welcome, Jeannie. Nice to see you. So the fibers can sometimes, you know, as the end of the day, they might, you know, flake a little. So what stops that is I put a little bit of, I've got that lovely thick lash, and then I put a little bit of the waterproof over top, and it seals them in. And I don't have that problem of any flaking. So I never knew what it was, but sometimes it's just the fibers. And you really shouldn't keep your mascara. They say 3 months. That's normally what I do. The longest I would say is 4 months, but you just don't want to have bacteria, especially with your eyes, can start growing in those dark, moist places. I'm hoping this live is okay. Oh, just momentarily, okay. So maybe next time maybe I won't. I don't think it's me putting it in airplane mode, but I think it's just got to be the internet today. And I pay big bucks for my internet. That's not supposed to happen. I'm so impressed with this mascara though. I haven't worn makeup since my last live. Boy, is it nice. Nice to see me with makeup on. It does. I just feel pretty. I feel younger. And if you have trouble with mascara, a tip is to turn your mirror. So I should have brought my Nala will really tip. But if you tip your mirror so that you're looking down, then that brings your lashes and your lid away from your upper lid, and then you'll have less chance of touching your upper lid and getting mascara. If you do get mascara on your skin, the best thing to do is let it dry. Don't try to wipe it while it's wet. Let it dry, and then with a clean spoolie, it just flicks right off. Seriously, no mess. Hello, gorgeous. Welcome. Catherine, nice to see you. Feels so good to be back. I'm still not sure whether I should do a live on Friday. I'm thinking I might take it off, just allow a little more time for my eyes to heal. Kills me not to. And I thought people probably sleeping in anyway. Not wearing makeup, right? No, I don't know. I don't know. Mind you, that's January 1st. Everybody's going to want to know what's on sale. There'll be a new sales. Maybe we'll be going back to our Kudos, which is a monthly sale. We've just had so many in December. It's been amazing. And some new products launched that will be returning in 2021 as part of our course, so it's going to be nice. There we go. It's buildable. You can do as many layers as you want. All right. I think I'm just about done. Where's my setting spray? Right here. I should have done this before I put my mascara on. So I'm using setting spray to set my makeup. Make sure I don't touch my eyelashes. Don't look up. Oh, I did. They did touch. So there you get to see. Don't let me forget to go back and. I know I always forget something. So I'm going to do a little bit of highlighter today. And I'm going to use Benevolent. It's not on there, but it is in the it is in the stick. These are highlighters, and this is Benevolent. And so, okay, I'll use it. I was going to use my powder, which is, I'm a powder girl. And so you can use your finger too. And you can see it just right away adds a little sun-kissed shimmer. And you can take a clean brush and just blend that. See? So I'm doing it right at the top of the cheek where the sun hits, down our nose. Oops, feeling right. And the Cupid's bow. Oops. And that's going to create a lift. Just helping to make these anything to make these skinny lips look bigger. There we go. So on to lips. So I'm going to use lip stain today. And so when you're using lip stain, that's what it is. It's staining your lips. So they're rarely light colors. The Beau Shy is pretty good. And so what you want to do is exfoliate your lips so that you don't have any dry skin on them. So I'm using the lip exfoliator. And you don't want any makeup on them. My sugar fix. Which color did you just order? Benevolent? Catherine? Hello, Heather, welcome. Getting all the sugar off. Now, I'm going to use today Sappy. Now this is shown quite light. So it's, but they're stained. They're pretty much all dark. And if you just go one swipe, it'll be light. And they don't come off. This is the perfect thing to wear when especially now during COVID with all of our masks. If you want, you could use a liner. I still have some more sugar here. Okay. I see it glitching. Once this dries, I mean, this does not come off. I have this on all day. It's very pretty. So they're liquid, but they're designed that they don't come out, like it won't spill. And now what I'm going to use is a little bit of our, I'm just going to let that dry for a minute and use our lip butters. These are coming back to our core. These were one of the new things that were released, and this is Quick Getaway. It's going to lighten it just a titch, but it's also going to, like, it doesn't feel like you have anything on your lips with a lip stain. It feels like nothing is there. Oh, I love Benevolent. That's my favorite, Catherine. This feels like just like as if you're putting on a chapstick or something. A lip balm. Feels really good. There we go. All right. Today's look is done. I did it. We did it, girls. And also I want to mention to you that Pretty Cute Things is having a sale right now. You can buy 2 items, get the third one free for the what do you call it? The code that you enter is Santa. And so I, of course, buy all my clothes, have been buying all my clothes there. I'll show you my top. It's so soft. So, of course, I'm wearing a layering tank. I love the layering tanks in the winter time. They, you know, give you this little edge of color. I just put on black because I'm wearing black yoga pants. They hold you in, and they are just that extra bit of warmth, right? And this sweater is so soft. And so if you want to grab, this is another good time to grab some clothes from her. I gave the link as well in there, and she's having this sale, buy 2 get 1 free. And so girls, thank you so much for joining me today. And I will go back and read all the comments and welcome you, anyone that I've missed. And I don't think I'll join Friday. I think I will let my eyes have one more day off, and then we'll start full swing back in the saddle next week. I'm going to miss you girls, but have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you in 2021. Bye-bye for now.